And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And some notable injuries for both teams as we take a look at the players unavailable for tonight's game.
The injury story certainly noteworthy. A lot of players in business casual tonight.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Johnson, Nicholas Claxton out there with Wilson. Then it's Williams. And it's Russell in at the point guard. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers.
I got him.
Pass to Nembhard.
Get the perimeter.
Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Halliburton with the bucket.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Russell from long range. Drills it from outside.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Johnson finds Williams. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Siakam. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Claxton outside Williams. Off target from three-point range. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Nembhard with it. Picked up by Claxton. No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Williams for 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Halliburton finds Nembhard. With the teardrop and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Keon Johnson. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
The Nets making a switch here. Brownie's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to talk to his guys. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers, Clark, maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
And great to see Jonquel Jones in the crowd tonight.
The Bahamas native, a WNBA MVP. Jones has played here in Brooklyn a bunch of times with and against the Liberty.
Now, here is Russell, and he converts the layup. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Mathurin against Williams. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-5 run here. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for Williams.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Siakam misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Claxton. Buries the long-range jumper.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Nemhard. Pass to Mathurin. Fires the three. Here's Turner. Rebounded by the Nets. Williams for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. The Nets making a switch here. Alwoma's checked in. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. Pacers trail by 14. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Here's Mathurin after Keon Johnson's bucket, and that one is hammered home.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Got that one up quick. Johnson's got 5.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Got a hand on it. Here's Williams. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Back to Nemhard. And a wide-open look for Siakam. Rebound by Williams.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Clowney. He's covered by McConnell. He gets that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. McConnell finds Turner. Back to McConnell. On the wing, Mathurin. He's guarded by Williams. Mathurin, good.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
High post, Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court for Indiana, we've got Walker. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Toppin. And it's Bryant in at the 5 down low. Clowney, good. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 5. Ryan sets the screen for McConnell. Floats one up. Can't hit that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. Brooklyn leading by 18. Wilson into the lane from downtown. And Clowney can't get it to go. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Walker. That's short off the rim. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Simmons. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. Now, we know he doesn't have great range, so the closer to the rim he is, the better.
Halliburton passes to Walker. Lets it go from deep. Indiana again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Simmons. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Simmons got 5 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, this is big for Simmons' confidence. His coaches and teammates want him to keep shooting from the outside. Makes him a much more dangerous player.
A shot by McConnell, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Simmons. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 7 points for Ben Simmons.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Timeout called the Pacers. entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A nice shot by Halliburton.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Nets.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Al Russell following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Knocks down the three ball.
You know, this is one of D'Angelo's biscuit and butter moves. I mean, quick pull-up off the dribble. He loves that one.
And here's Halliburton after D'Angelo Russell hitting the three. Here's Mathurin, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Timeout called the Nets.
On the court is your home squad. Get loud and let them hear you. Who wants a t-shirt?
McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. There's the triple. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam finds Mathurin. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Russell's got 11.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
The shot by McConnell, no good. McConnell's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Wilson, plays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The shot by Turner, no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it go with a three. And the Nets, another three.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Turner. Just 4 to shoot. And they get it. Siakam. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Coach, where do you look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor?
They're hitting us in some different areas, so we got to give help on the inside. And with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent, real together.
You got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so sorry. Fans, let's hear it for our contestant. Welcome.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Halliburton. Wilson out there with Williams. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the two-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And here's Halliburton after Keon Johnson hitting the three. And a great move by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
And it's Russell missing. Pacers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. From deep. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Nick Claxton.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
Mathurin hits them both. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Wilson. Outside Russell. Here's the three. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Halliburton. It's Nembhard on the wing. Second chance shot. Count that one. Nembhard's got 5 now. Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Russell from long range. Good. It's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now, here is Russell. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Here's Nemhard. 5 points in the game. Misses the layup. Wilson with it. Halliburton picks him up. And a wide open look for Claxton. Traps in the tray. Claxton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
There's Russell with the three, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Guys absolutely feeling it. When Russell heats up, showtime.
Halliburton against Russell. Halliburton, that's good. He's got 16.
He could have walked to the basket.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. There's Williams with the three, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Russell kicks to Wilson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Siakam outside. Turner with the screen for Siakam. His three-pointer's off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Russell's got 12 now in this quarter.
You know, we've talked about the stroke before. The repeatable motion that Russell has. I'm trying to find that with my golf swing, fellas. Because of his stroke, though, he can be rough if he gets locked in.
And it's Mathurin missing.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The three from Johnson. And the Nets, another three.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Will it go? Excellent D there from Williams. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Of all the great ball handlers, Clark, in the NBA, Russell's got to be right there at the top of the list.
And the thing that impresses me, Kevin, is how smooth he makes it look and how effortless it appears. Even at full speed, he can make moves that most guys can't even imagine.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Halliburton's got 14 points here in the second half.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down. Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. The defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Nemhard. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is falling. Now, here is Russell. 23 points in the game. No good from Simmons. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Walker's shot is off. McConnell against Russell. Stolen by Walker. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Toppin can't get it to go. Now Russell. And here's Johnson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Johnson's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
D'Angelo Russell getting it done for Brooklyn. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got T.J. McConnell. Toppin is out there with Walker. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Freeman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Martin's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Nets. Halliburton for three. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his fourth rebound in this one. Right wing. Pass to Clowney. And the shot goes down.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
The Pacers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. McConnell finds Toppin. From outside the arc, the rebound by the Nets. Sharp's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Sharp. For three. Rebounded by Freeman. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
Hey, he's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Here's Clowney. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Martin wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Good on the shot. Freeman's got his first 2 points.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And Simmons kicks to Martin. Back to Simmons. Fires the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And I tell you, all Simmons needs is a little breathing room, going up right away with the shot.
Here's McConnell. Rebounded by the Nets.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Stolen. 3-on-3. It's stolen by Martin. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. From 12 feet out. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Cans it from downtown. Halliburton's got 17 points here in the second half.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Wasted no time on that one. Simmons got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nets.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Russell, he's checked in for Brooklyn. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana.
Substitutions on the court.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam outside. Off target with his three.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Watford finds Russell. Again, the Nets for two.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Pass to Watford. Launches a three. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for D'Angelo Russell.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
To end the run, and it's Halliburton missing.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Basket good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now, here's Siakam, and the shot is good.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Russell against Halliburton. Back to Russell. Lets the three fly. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. And it's the Pacers' ball. Halliburton in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Shooting for Indiana, Andrew Nembhard with one shot.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Tyrese Martin.
And so here is Indiana. Halliburton looking around. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. But there's a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Ullman, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.